day. I'm Radine Clear and I'm going to introduce to you one of the studies made by ABM 11-1. Our group had a research entitled Cause of Alcohol Drinking of Selected Teenagers. In this, we interviewed 42 teenagers. They shared to us the reason why they're engaged in alcoholism. Alcoholism is a drug of choice among teenagers. This substance became their escape route to forget their social, family, personal, and study conflicts. As we are able to obtain the reasons why teens drink alcohol, we also had our own research about the obtaining process. Thus, we must put our focus seriously in this issue because we never know how it can seriously affect the teenagers. And to present to you the presentation of data, we have Joanna Lynn Guillen.
Good day everyone, I'm Joanna Lina Piliana and I'm going to discuss about Table 1.2. Based on Table 1.2, influence is the highest cause of drinking alcohol of teenagers, which is 34 out of 42 or 80.95%. Next, family problem, which is 24 out of 42 or 57.14%. Next, curiosity, 15 out of 42 or 35.71%. Next, depression, which is 14 out of 42 or 33.33%. Next, relationship problem, which is 6 out of 42 or 14.29%. Next, low self-esteem and stress, 5 out of 42 or 11.90%. And next, boredom, 3 out of 42 or 7.14%. And last, the lowest cause of drinking alcohol is environment, which is 1 out of 42 or 2.38. And the next discussant is Janelle Halim.
Good day everyone, I'm Janelle Halili. I will discuss about influence. 80.95% or 34 out of 42 of the participants from the user of alcohol state of the influence the cause of their usage of alcohol. According to Christian Julia, one of the respondents, he drank alcohol for 5 years. He take a minimum 5 times a week. He said that he feel a chest pain, cold at lung, and difficulty in breathing. Like what is the symptom of heavy drinking? When I asked about his drinking alcohol, he said difficulty in urination several times. And he was admitted in the hospital because of UTI for him. So I conclude that if you will not get sick, take a vitamins and eat healthy food instead of drinking alcohol and smoking. Because vitamins and healthy food help you do not have disease and stop drinking alcohol and smoking for have a long life and healthy living. When in this combination several factors, it is surprising how long some people can be compensate work at work with a drinking problem, while other people unwittingly cover up for the person and delay treatment. The effect of the long-term excessive alcohol intake can be seen in virtually every part of the body, but they are usually seen after many years. Conclusion. Therefore, to avoid influence of alcohol, be open-minded for the spirit of alcohol that make you prone in accident. If you can prevent or avoid it, just do it for your sake. For the parents, don't show to your children things that you are doing because their eyes that take seems of things is right. The next discussion is Rain Espinigo.
Good day everyone, I am Rain Justin C. Espinido and I will discuss family problem caused by alcohol. 57.14% or 24 out of 42 of the participants from the user of alcohol. Family problem. According to the interviewee, he has a relative who is an alcoholic and it is in their genetics. He said that his uncle influenced him to drink alcohol because of the family problem. His risk of alcoholism increases. Based on the research, family problem is the reason why teenagers engage to drink alcohol. It is their way of forgetting their problems, and it helps them to be strong in facing their problems. Conclusion. I therefore conclude that drinking alcohol is a solution in every problem. of a teenagers. Teenagers drink alcohol not because of the influence of their relatives or parents. Rather, he drinks alcohol because of his problems, relatives or parents. I recommend you to talk to your relatives or family first to resolve the problem that you are facing. Because if you drink alcohol to forget it, it may not help you. Alcohol ruin your life and relationship in your family. Thank you. And the next discussant is Johnny.
Good day everyone, I am Jalem Antonio and I will discuss about curiosity caused by drinking alcohol. 35.71% or 15 out of 42 of the participants from the users of alcohol stated that curiosity is the cause of their usage of alcohol. One of the common reasons why teenagers drink alcohol is curiosity. As an adolescents, majority of us are really curious of what is the taste of alcohol or what would be the feelings of being drunk. Because of our sexual maturation, we want to try new things and we want to explore something new. According to my interviewee, Eric Wilson Kenitan, the reason why he drinks alcohol because of his curiosity. As we all know that our brain is responsible for impulse control because each and every one of us have a great and major impact on the choices that we are going to make decisions in our life. The next discussion is Jane Racine Espinido.
Good day everyone, I'm Joanna Asintas and I'm going to discuss one of the causes of alcohol drinking, that is depressions. 33.33% or 14 out of 42 respondents said one of the causes of alcohol drinking is depressions. Research shows that depressed kids are more likely to have problems with alcohol. Experts say that women are more likely than men overdo when they're down because women are very emotional. They think that by drinking alcohol they can relieve their stress. According to one of the respondents, Kevin Calinito, that is only 17 years old, he drank alcohol to drown his sorrow, like bad breakups, family problems, or other major life stress. Alcohol is depressant, which means any amount you drink can get you any blues. And depression can affect your brain and can lead to different effects on your body. If the person is already depressed, then it means that they are trying to hide their depression or condition rather than treat it. And because alcohol can help a person to escape his problem and to overcome it, they view alcohol as confronting friend. I conclude that alcohol cannot relieve your sorrow. It can make you worse because of the side effects of it in your body. I recommend that if you've been depressed, you should visit a physician to discuss your symptoms. If people are unable to control their alcohol or their depression, they need to enter a rehab. We should be aware in our society and be responsible and know our limitations and have a self-control to have a better life. And the next discussion will be Elsa Valdez.
Good day to everyone. I'm Elsa Valdez. Today, I will discuss the relationship problem and causes of alcohol. 14.29% or 6 out of 42 participants from using alcohol stated that relationship problem is the causes of this. One of the respondents raised his mind said, I drink to forget about the problem for some reason. He feels bad about himself when the things are not going well with his relationship. As a result, reading his mind is more likely to cope with his problem by drinking, and drinking tends to be unhealthy. According to the Journal of Science in Personal relationship conflict is more likely to cope and than some people. Therefore, relationship conflict is more frustrating than some others, and do so people try to cope with other individuals deal with it in a healthy manner. So that the drinking alcohol is not the best way to forget the problem. Surround yourself with a positive influence and people who make you feel about yourself. That's all, thank you. The next discussant is Jessie Ripaldo.
Good day everyone, I'm Jasmine Adriel Pardo. 11.90% or 5 out of 42 participants of the user from alcohol is their causes having low self-esteem. Drinking alcohol, according to Mr. Gumban, is a way of him to forget his problems. He and his friend usually drinks alcohol every time, as Mr. Gumban says is feel like drinking water whenever he drinks alcohol. It's already a sign of binge drinking. Based on the research, teenagers who don't have much confidence usually tend to rely on alcohol to gain confidence and do things they wanted to do. It encourages them and boosts their confidence whenever they enter this alcohol system.
Therefore, I conclude that drinking alcohol may be help them to their problems, encourage them to do such things they wanted to do. I recommended to the drinkers that they should be disciplined themselves when it comes to drinking. The next discussant is Kia Consuelo.
Good day, everyone. I am Kia Consuelo. The discussion regarding stress is one of the causes of drinking alcohol. So, 11.90% or 5 out of 42 of the participants from the users of alcohol stated that stress is the cause of the usage of alcohol. Faber Garciliar, one of the respondents, said that alcohol is a stress reliever. He is not just drinking alcohol whenever there are occasions, but also when he is stressed or tired from his work. According to Steve research, studies indicate many people are drinking alcohol to cope up with modern life and its accompanying economic stress, job stress, and marital discord. The relationship between stress and drinking even is stronger when alternative coping mechanisms and social supports are lacking. Finally, when an individual believes that alcohol helps to reduce the stress in their lives, alcohol is most likely to use as a response to stress. Therefore, the researcher concludes that many people are depending on alcohol whenever they are stressed. In our everyday life, we are facing different problems that can be the cause of stress, and it is just a normal part of life. People believe that drinking alcohol can make them forget their problems temporarily and relieve stress. Because of that, they become dependent on drinking whenever they are stressed. I suggest that instead of drinking alcohol, why not engage yourself in doing physical activities like sports or go to places that can make it fun. For the teenagers, we already know that teenagers nowadays are really aggressive. They really need a parents that can give an advice and can guide them so that they wouldn't be engaged in this kind of activity. So, once again, I am Kia Consuelo. The next discussant is Darwin Guerrero.
Good day, I'm Darwin Guerrero, the discussant regarding boredom. Boredom is a state of mind that people experience when they have nothing to do or lack of interest in their surroundings. According to study, boredom is the first reason why people first experiment with alcohol. Based on research or study, 7.14% or 3 out of 42 participants stated that they are involved in drinking alcohol because of boredom. One of the proof in that particular case is Julius Dionisio from Bulacan. He stated that when he feels that he has nothing to do, he turns to alcohol for entertainment. Because if this person has something to do, probably he will not tend to drink alcohol. But this person believes that through drinking alcohol, his dull moment will be relieved or his feeling of bored will be relieved. Now, it is stated that 7.14% of them are involved of alcohol abuse because of boredom. Although it is only a handful, we cannot deny the fact that there are people who are drinking alcohol just because they are bored. Therefore, we suggested that government, even the barangay captain, must implement or build an organization and appoint youth officers that focus on guiding and counseling youth from their area. Another recommendation is government can give for them to avoid boredom, for example, work or free education, so that the number of people who are involved in drinking alcohol will be decreased. That's all for boredom. The next discussion is John Arismish.
So, good morning everyone. My name is John Arispisha and I will discuss to you about the process of drinking alcohol in terms of environment. So, according to my respondent, he said that the major cause for him on drinking alcohol is probably his environment, which is his friends, parents, and curiosity, because he always sees it everywhere. He said that he is also curious about the taste. Based on the article of the alcoholrehab.com, they said that the drinking behavior reflects a complex interplay between inherited and environmental factors, the implication of which are only beginning to explore in adolescent stage. Environment factors such as the influence of parents and peers also play a role in alcohol use. So, availability. Study shows that living in the area where many bars and liquor stores are located tends to promote social acceptance, and drinking attitudes toward drinking are better than 15% more positive among people who live near numerous alcohol sales outlets. Not surprisingly, drinking is also 11% more prevalent in the areas as well. So studies have shown that the lower the price of alcohol, the more people will drink. Drink price specials, kegs, and other sources of low-price alcohol encourage binge drinking and intoxication. Underage individuals are more likely to drink when alcohol is readily available to them. This includes being able to buy alcohol on their own at a bar or a store, having others be able to buy it for them, with little fear of consequences, and having the opportunity to drink freely, and keg parties or other social events. Acceptance by the society. Acceptance of dangerous drinking is encouraged through mass media, peer attitude, role models, and the attitude of society in general. Ways that this acceptance is demonstrated include movies, videos, music, and television that glorify drinking and drunken behavior. Sports figure, movie stars, peers, and local role models that appears to gain popularity, sex appeal, and fun from alcohol with no ill effects. Lack of negative consequences, either formal laws or enforcement, or informal for those who engage in dangerous drinking or create problems while drunk. Sending the message that drinking is accepted as is intoxicated behavior, including drunk driving, assault, vandalism, and public nuisance. So that's all. Thank you.